Welcome back, Blue Raider Nation, to another Blue Raider Breakdown post-game show. I have Coach Brian Stewart here with me, the assistant coach and the defensive coordinator of our Blue Raiders, after a sweet, sweet victory, 31-17, against the Sam Houston Bearcats. I first just want to hear your initial reaction or your initial response to how you think your team played tonight.
First and foremost, those guys were phenomenal. I think from beginning to end, they just played hard. And that's the greatest thing is we went weeks and weeks of playing hard and not finishing. And then this week we had a chance to play hard and then finish so we could see the sweetness of our labor, if you will.
Yeah. Now, looking at the statistics, 2 of 13 you all held the Bearcats. You held them 2 of 13 for third down conversions. What were you seeing from your guys in that element of the game?
All week, Coach Mason and I were talking about if we could be as close to those receivers as possible, we got a chance, right? So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to be close to them. I thought those guys battled the corners, the nickels. We played a freshman in and out at nickel, and he did a good job at Kamari Hall. And I think Jawan Gaston did a good job on his inside playing at nickel. I think those guys just did a good job. And then remember, early in the game, we were out our starting safety, So we got a targeting penalty. I don't know if that's – I'd have to look at it again, but it just looked like a clean tackle where the quarterback just went down and we skinned over top of him. But we lost a safety. So, another guy, next man up. So it was exciting just to see all that happen.
Yeah. Now, it was senior day today, which was also a special moment for the guys, it being the last home game of the season. But, DeMonte Smith, Parker Hughes, many more names on that list that had true passion and had, just poured into momentum tonight to create that win. What were you seeing from them?
Well, I think we all saw that, right?
Yeah.
I thought we saw the emotion of DeMonte Smith, how he's playing the run, and then the excitement and when we won the third downs. I think we saw Parker. Parker running around. Remember, Parker has the communication in his helmet. So I see him. He's giving me the thumbs up. He's playing fast. He's playing excited. And then he makes one of the most important plays of the game at the end, just to seal the win. Seal it. No more. What is it? What are we going to do? He seals the win.
And that was his second interception of his career, back-to-back against Western last week and then also here. How have you continued to see him be a leader, especially with it being senior day, just for this team in the blue and white since the beginning?
I think once he got over his injury and he realized that how we feel about him, how Coach Mason feels about him, how I feel about him, how our linebacker coach A.J. Reisig feels about him, then that put him at ease, and then he could play fast, and he's going to give you 100%. And then so all we needed him to have was the confidence, and then that's his confidence just kept on building, and now we got a player where he's making plays for us consistently, as well as tackles, as well as just being a great leader on the field.
So we're celebrating tonight, but then we're turning the page tomorrow. You head to New Mexico State for your last game of the season on the road. What's your mindset, or how are you going to continue to instill confidence in your players as you move on?
We just keep chopping wood. We keep doing exactly what we said we're going to do. A lot of things we talk about starts with stopping the run. We're going to still do that. We're going to do that. We're going to build a wall, set an edge, track a hip.
Heard
We're
that
going to
a
do
lot
all
of
that.
times.
That's exactly right. We're going to be situational masters. We're going to do what we're supposed to do when we're supposed to do it. We're not going to change just because we won this week. We're going to keep on winning the day so we can win the game.
Perfect. Well, sounds like a game plan, and I appreciate your time, Coach.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you.
Thanks, Blue Raider Nation.